With the recent announcement of the new Pokemon Snap game, I wanted to make a video on the Pokemon game nobody seems to talk about. You see, as a kid, I was obsessed. I used to play that game all day, every day. Typings, Eevees, Ivies, forming a well-rounded team were all things I did not care about. It was maxing out my OG Blastoise. I did not give two butterscotch who you sent out because my level 83 Blastoise was handing out king-size L's like it was Halloween. Anyways, I do not remember how I got this game. It just sort of showed up. But that game was Pokémon Colosseum for the GameCube. To little Goop, this game was so hardcore. Now with that on the table, let's take a step back and look at Alright, that opening scene is going hard. You don't just have one set of starters, you have two. Admittedly, you can't get any of the third gen starters, but it's too late. I'm already on the hype train. The game starts. Opening scene. Boom, just an explosion. They're throwing you right into the ring. Right off the bat, you can tell this isn't no story about moving to a small town. So this cool cat in blue is you, and he's stealing something from the base of the bad guys. You can tell they're bad, because look at their leader. He's got that mustache. Anyways, they try to chase you down, but you're too quick, and you ride off on a motorcycle that levitates. And there's another explosion in case you missed the first one. Yeah, from that cutscene alone, you know you're in for a freaking ride. The actual game starts off with you at this gas station diner. You see these two bad mamma jammas leaving with a little wiggly bag. Turns out it's a girl. This girl, she can see darkness around certain Pokemons. What are these Pokemon? Well, there's another evil organization who's making strong Pokemon by sealing off their hearts so they can't love. Well, coincidentally, you just stole Team Snag'em Snagger. This lets you just yoink other people's Pokemon. I mean, come on, how cool is that? You gotta be like Team Rocket, but good. Anyways, you got this girl who can see Pokemon that are dark. You got this machine that can steal those Pokemon, and through the power of magic, friendship, and Celebi, you get to save the day. Quick side note, I hate this girl. I don't know why. She hasn't done anything to me personally, but she just stands there looking at stuff. She needs to stop. Anyways, this game is a really fun take on the Pokemon franchise. The whole game is played through double battles, and I love it. This lets you strategize so much more. Single battles just lack the depth that the double battles do. I mean, if you have a grass Pokemon out there, you send out a fire, and it usually just beats it. But now, there's a grass Pokemon out there, and you want to send out a fire, well, you're gonna have to do something about that water Pokemon out there. It just adds layers of dimension to the game, and it's something to be appreciated. I mean, even look at the boss battles in this game. It feels like the game developers really thought about it and made it a challenge for you to overcome. Take Mirabee for example. This dude just has 4 Ludicolo. On top of all of them knowing Hydro Pump, they all know Rain Dance, and 2 of them have the ability Rain Dish, which lets them gain HP every turn. It takes a lot of tracking, testing out different Pokemon combinations to see what works, and it feels actually rewarding once you win. I'm not gonna lie, this game is a little bit challenging, at least compared to the traditional Pokemon games. You only have one chance at catching Shadow Pokemon, and it just so happens that all of them know a move called Shadow Rush, which causes recoil. So if you get those Pokemon down to just a little itty bit of HP, and they use Shadow Rush, you never see them again.
What? Oh, come on!
Well, until after post-game, but at that point, you don't get to use them in the game. And with a cast of 46 Pokemon total, you really do have a limited cast to work with. After you beat the main game, there's actually a surprising amount of post-game. I mean, they add 2 new areas that you couldn't reach before, and your main goal now is to go back and catch all the Pokemon you didn't and restore their hearts. Now, I'm not gonna lie, I was a little disappointed to find out that after you save every Pokemon, there's not a reward. And that's probably the only drawback of the game. Well, that and the fact that there's a mount battle with 100 Pokemon battles, and after you reach the tippy top, the only thing you get is a freaking flute. That really did not feel worth it. Anyways, if you haven't played this game or even heard of it, I strongly recommend you dust off the old GameCube and pick up a copy. I'm really hoping that Nintendo starts releasing GameCube games for the Switch, but honestly, I'm really not holding my breath. Well, that's it for today's video. I'm Goopy. Don't forget to do something nice today. Peace. Last thing I want to say is that the game's soundtrack bops. All the songs in this video are from the video game, and they just wail for no reason. So if you didn't have enough reasons to check the game out, the soundtrack alone is enough. But yeah, that's all I want to say.
And Rue became a partner, so we have a human party member here.